at a Bing. Here's the stamp. And no, I'm not a Redline dealer or distributor by any means, unlike Ted Strickland and his boyfriend Alicia. So, here's the thing. One of these muzzles cost $70, and then the other muzzle cost, I think it was like $140 a little plus. So, nonetheless, here's what I want to tell you. One of these muzzles is a second, which means that there was a deficiency when making them, and they didn't pass quality control or quality inspections to further the process to become a product to be sold. So what happens is somebody buys them the way they are as seconds, probably by a lot, what they're considered to be, sells them on eBay, okay? Then as they sell them on eBay, they probably pay about $40, you know, because they get them dirt cheap by buying 10 or 20 plus more, whatever the number is. So they put them on eBay, and they sell them at eBay for like $70. Well, the thing is, they're seconds, and that's how Alicia and Ted Summers are ripping people off. They're buying second muzzles, which means they're not necessarily bad, but there was a deficiency upon manufacturing process, which means the quality of the control felt that there was a need for them not to be distributed as 100% quality product. So, there you have it. As you can tell, this is the second muzzle, and besides this from the dogs from previous early stages of conditioning, the muzzle is a Redline muzzle, as you can tell. And then you can tell this is a Redline muzzle. It's the same muzzle. Everything's the same. But this one is the second muzzle, what they consider a second. And this one I paid $70 for. That was with shipping and everything. So I could easily paint these muzzles. I have a muzzle, and like they do, which I'm actually not doing, just to undercut the market and just to sell people quality product. But I'm not going to sell seconds. I'm actually going to sell the real thing. So I can easily paint both these muzzles, as you see right here. Put some nice little pictures on it, actually get like a little diagram, airbrush it on there, so it's the same consistency of the teething, and then just put something else like a tongue and a nose or whatever they do. Make it look real good. But is your life really worth a second muzzle? Well, on the contrary, if you're them and if you work shit dogs, then I agree. If you got mediocre dogs that don't fight, that just bite the suit to look good, then hell yeah, by all means, you use the second muzzle. But, you see, if you play with real dogs and hard dogs that really want to fight, it's all generally a good idea to play with the muzzles that they're referred to as second, because there's a default in them, okay? So, nonetheless, that's how you rip people off. This one was a $70 muzzle, okay, from Redline, same exact muzzle. This one was a $140 muzzle, Redline muzzle. This was from the distributor I bought this from, and I bought this from a gentleman on eBay who buys the lots, and they're called seconds. So, until then, have a good day. Oh, another thing is, the gentleman who started Redline and who makes these products I spoke to, we'll get to that later. We'll get to save some time for that. That's alright though. That's a totally another subject. But this is how Ted and his boyfriend are liars. They sell seconds, they don't sell quality, they're buying muzzles for dirt cheap off eBay, they're seconds, and they're putting a little fancy paint job on them, and then they're selling them at an overpriced market, which is outrageous. But again, what is your life worth for you? Is it worth a second? Do you get a second chance for playing with your life, or do you get a one-time chance? That's the question you guys I have for you guys. Okay? So until then, have a good day. I love you.